Hello everyone, Midnight here, and today we are going to be continuing our FusionFall playthrough. Last time we got our number 5 nano, so let's get right into it. So right now I have Pirate's Wish, which is the first level 8 mission that you will probably be getting. It's right next to it's right where Sticky Beard is, but I'm actually not going to be doing that right now. So, because there is actually a mission back in the Sweet Revenge Infected Zone that I can go get, another level 8. Which is the third part of Avenge the Sweet Revenge.
Catch you later.
Here it is.
Prepare for transport. Double is on the line.
Yeah, I know I'm eligible for the next nano.
It's me, Fast Feet. Bye-bye.
All I have to do is just climb up. Here.
Number 2, can't catch me.
Ooh, that was
Bye-bye.
close. Now I just need to hop from here to here. Can't wait until I get my first rocket. That'll be a good experience. Alright, here's Brittle Butter.
If you wanted a mission,
And as you can see, he gives the third part of Avenge the Sweet Revenge.
be with me then.
So he wants to go to the Commons to talk to Father.
Number 2, Fast Feet. Ta-ta.
There we go.
Prepare for transport.
And here's the this is the Halloween event currently. You know, they have some pretty good listening, good sounding Halloween music, which is actually not in the original game, believe it or not. This is completely new.
Catch you
Let's see
later.
if you can find it. It's right here. As you can see, you have Planet Fusion, or actually at least the shadow of it in front of the moon, which I would say is a pretty good addition. Looks pretty cool.
John, break or break. See ya. It's me.
And Dracula, as well as Fredburger both from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. They are also both in this game, at least now for the Halloween event. Fredburger is kind of just there.
Number 2, Fast Feet.
Alas! 'Tis Sticky Beard!
Good man, Sticky Beard. You don't.
Number 2, Fast Feet. Go KND. Can't catch me. Bye-bye.
Give this to Beard.
In need of a mission? I bid ye farewell.
Nice. I'm gonna bring this note to Father, though that he'll never have it.
Need a lift? Hang on tight, pal.
I have to talk to Ed anyway. To do this mission, since it's pretty easy. All I have to do is go to talk to Ed, get a jawbreaker, and then go right back to Sticky Beard. So fairly easy mission.
It's me, Fast Feet. I suppose you like the mission.
So the
Don't hesitate to
mission
stop
here.
by again.
part 3 of Ed's thingamajig. Father will also have my next guide mission, which is always
Catch you
nice.
later.
You need a mission? Can't you see I'm busy? Must we send a child to do a grown-up's job? Must we send a... I was tired of you and...
Tis Sticky Beard!
They have to just go back to
Go
Sticky Beard for two different missions.
Fast feet. Catch you later.
Hey, where you going?
Head back to Sticky Beard. And then we can... yeah, I don't think I'll be heading to Internal Vistas this episode, since I have too much stuff to do on this part of the map. On the northern section. There are a lot of missions around this part, and so I also have the 3 Thromnomular quests that I have to do. So I think I have access to all 3 at this point.
Who's first? Let's go.
I in need of a mission. To the victors call the captain. I did
Catch you
ye
later.
There we go. Yeah, pumpkin crates. Enemies around your level now drop these crates that you can open and will give you stuff. I do not want that. That's like the most common set you can get. Webhead. I'll keep that. I don't really care for it. Alright, so this one wants me to go talk to Lee Kanker.
Need a lift? Right, pal.
If I can stay in the Petrie Commons area, that's pretty good. I don't think there's any more missions around this on the Petrie Commons. I have 3 parts of Favors for Father. I have quests in Ennsville, which is fairly far down. It should only take about 2 episodes looking at it.
Go KND. Zoom a zoom.
Alright, here's Lee Kanker at the Park and
Catch
Flush.
you later.
Now, I don't believe any of these people have any missions for me.
Breaker. Double D. Number 2. Can't catch me. Bye-bye. I bet you need a mission. Let me know if you said. Go KND.
And that's supposed to go all the way back to Ed. To give her this note. I love note.
Ta-ta.
So just gotta jump. Back up. And then
Number 2. Go KND.
talk to Ed, and then do whatever the hell else I'm supposed to do.
Catch you later. I suppose you like the mission. I'll be here all right. Tanker calling.
A secret, she never had the scissors.
Zoom a zoom.
They're like far, far away.
Catch you
Back
later.
in Marie Kanker. Do whatever the fuck else.
I bet you need a mission. Let me know if you see the edge.
The Petrie Infected Zone. I'll just defeat the crash loaders since they're closer.
Number 2, fast feet.
Should be able to just walk over this wall right here. At least some portion of it I should be able to just walk over. Come on. There we go. Not that hard.
Bye-bye. It's me, fast feet.
And then there's 2 different areas for we can fight crash loaders. There's some way over there on the other side of estates, or you can go right about here. Not right about here, but further north, south, I guess. And then you'll find a couple crash loaders, at least like 6, yeah, right about here. And there's enough for this one mission. There's plenty of crash loaders around this area. Make things faster.
This is a message from Father.
You rang?
Two more to kill.
It's me,
And they're right here.
fast feet. You rang?
I just scattered on the book.
This is a message from
Go
Father.
KNG. Zoom zoom.
Now I'm stuck back to him, but he's a little too far away, so I extinguish it, part 3 of 3.
Ta-ta.
Area initiate warp.
Double D's on the line.
I don't plan on doing that mission, Ed.
Yuck.
Number 2, fast feet.
Alright, here's your blossoms to your lair.
Catch you later. I need to talk to you.
Alright, so she's basically on the other side of this wall, but without a rocket I can't climb over it, so I'm actually just gonna go throw him away.
Breaker, breaker.
If you can
It's
actually
Double D.
see.
It's me. Can't catch me. Let's get him. Got
Of course there's boss variants in here. Most optional fusion layers have boss variants of enemies instead of regular enemies.
Eddie. Let's get him. Buttercup first.
I'm gonna turn on this volume actually, I have no idea how loud it was. I don't think I'm talking enough to go, talk over it, so I'm gonna turn it down.
Fastest goes first. Go KND. Zoom a zoom. Let's get him. Let's get him. Go KND.
Almost done.
Fast feet. Let's
There she is. Is she still adapting or is she Cosmics this time? No, she's Cosmics.
See ya.
Alright, there we go. I still have no idea why you can't interact with stuff out of combat. It just makes things way more annoying. Alright, she's up on top, so.
It's me.
Alt jump.
Zoom a zoom.
Usage of alt jumps in YouTube videos.
Ta-ta.
turn the fuck on? Alright, so from here, I'm actually gonna head over to Goat's Junkyard. Because one of the NPCs there, Coop, has a mission for us. As well, there's also a monkey there, which can get us back to Peach Creek quickly. Actually, I'm gonna check my inventory. Yeah. I figured I would have way many of these. Something I actually wanted, but I have a Hector helmet now, I guess. So. No one wants the ancestral stuff. The rest of it's just gonna be stuff I'm gonna sell.
Go KND! Zoom a zoom!
And here's the slider system, which I could use to, you know, just get the ends a little faster. Alright, now here's Goat's Junkyard. And Coop has a mission for us.
You want a mission or something?
Hands on a hard drive.
Hey, are you going by Burger Frenzy?
He wants us to go
Need a lift? I'll be right here, kiddo.
defeat Maelstrom Creepers for a hard drive chassis. Which I really don't know what a chassis is. I'm not that fluent in hardware terminology, but if I had to guess, it's like when you put a hard drive into a computer, you kind of put it into something. I'm guessing that's the chassis for it. I can't explain this that well. I wish I did know.
Let's get him!
I'll probably find out someday. There we go.
Urgent message from
Number
the
2!
cook shop.
Zoom a zoom!
And the heavy printers over here are the ones with the actual drive.
You rang?
That was easy.
It's me! Can't catch me!
I wish I knew to, Coop. I wish I knew. And there's just two people standing around.
Bye-bye! Number 2! Zoom a zoom!
So try to talk to Coop, and then we can turn in these missions.
Catch you later!
You want a mission or something?
Let's get him! See
Need
ya!
a lift?
Alright, now I have to take the monkey back to Peach Creek. Then 2 more missions to turn in. 1 second. Alright, we're good. Just a little cough.
I was just getting started!
I'm gonna talk to Ed.
Number 2! Fast feet! Catch you later! I'd suppose you like to hesitate to I'd suppose you like to I'm so let's get him!
840 fusion matter, so
Number 2!
140 extra fusion matter ain't bad. This point of the game, but then again, I have enough just to go get my head down, but still, I can do it.
Catch you later! Let's get him!
Mission. Shot. That must be
Buttercup!
tired.
Spider!
longer than expected. So I have to go do gooby traps. Just check, see how many more missions in this level we have. Genius Grove, and then Enzel, after the 2 favorite father missions.
Hey, where are you going? Let's fly.
So I will probably definitely getting our Ed Nano next episode, or the episode afterwards. There's that many more missions to do. Gotta walk over to the fusion, not the fusion area, but the infected zone. Just about to the infected zone.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
There we go. Now we can actually get these gooby traps.
Number 2, fast feet. Catch you later. It's me, fast feet. Ta-ta. It's me. Can't catch me.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
Attach!
Just to walk across this pool.
Who's first? Let's go, people. Catch you later.
Alright, my inventory is almost full. If anything, it's actually better than I have on though. That's not better. That's 85, that's 81. Still not better. Still not better. Although I'm going to do some inventory management for the next episode. Alright, so one more mission, favorites for father. Really just kick some ass. That's it. I guess about time to say that. I realize I haven't been uploading recently, but you know, half school, half just genuine
Hey, where are you going?
disinterest.
Under your hat.
That's just a common thing where I just don't feel interested in recording a video. Because I don't know, it can be fun, but at the same time, it also depends on what it is that I'm recording. Because I've done these missions at least, I don't know, I've just done them a lot before, so having doing them again. Because I wouldn't say the game gets, like, the game is at its best during the mid-game, where you have a lot more to do, and you have a lot more areas that you get to go to. Because from like 4 through 13, you're essentially stuck in the suburbs. You don't really go much else. You go somewhere, you do go like, into the wilds and a bit into the downtown, but you're still mostly in the suburbs. At least, 1 through 12 maybe. You're still mostly in the suburbs. And then I find it a lot better when you actually get to go back and forth between the wilds and the downtowns, because I personally do enjoy walking across the map. It doesn't really seem tedious to me, just because I do prefer moving around in games, which is why I prefer open world games much more than I prefer linear games much more to open world more to linear, because I just have more of an interest in actually exploring a map rather than just not actually exploring a map, I guess. That's kind of reason why I prefer games like FusionFall, for example, more than other MMOs such as like Wizard 101. I kind of just stopped playing that because it just got boring. So I was doing the same thing over and over again, and there wasn't any reason to do it over again, just so I can maybe get to a point where I haven't done it before, or I haven't done it as much, because it takes so long just to get to that point. And I know FusionFall has the same issue, but it also kind of rewards you for wandering around the map. It does reward you for exploring. No, they don't make it hard either. You can go anywhere at any level. It may not be recommended to do that, but you can if you want to. You're not restricted to staying in one area. I mean, I could easily go to Fuse's lair right now if I wanted to. Hell, I could do it at level 8, and I still wouldn't have any trouble. Level 4, just go straight to Fuse's lair. People have done it. Would it on the first day of the game's release, but that's not something you can do in other more linear games, because you're stuck in one area until the game deems you strong enough to go to higher level areas. It's not a big deal of letting people, move around the map as they please. Some games do it better than others. FusionFall does kind of do it well, because it is, it's a large map. It's all fairly connected to each other, with the exclusion of the Darklands. But even then, you're not level locked from it. You only level locked a game from the future to the past.
Go KND! Zoom a zoom!
Again, more ancestral stuff. Why? Anyway, guys, with the completion of this mission right here, I'd say we're making pretty good progress in for this episode. I have a few more missions left to do.
mission. Stop by anytime you'd like to chat.
Alright, there we go. That's all favors for father missions completed. That means all the other missions that we now have are either in Genius Grove or Ensville / Eternal Vista / Turtle Meadows. But there are still the 3 Nomular missions that I have to do. But yeah, those aren't going to be the hardest things to find. They're not going to be particularly time consuming to do. So if you enjoyed the episode, remember to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.